Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another live stream. And just like yesterday, we're going to work on some mermaid art, and this time we're redrawing this old merwitch that I did last year for Mermaid. So I'm going to get my sketchbook out and then do some concept sketches to rework this artwork. Let me look for some music really quick. Okay. So, I think, what about some lo-fi hip-hop music? I think that sounds pretty good. Mm-hmm. Hey, Luna Clark, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. Okay, let's see. Some lo-fi hip-hop music. Thank you. I'm glad you like my channel. So, okay. Yesterday we did a redraw for the mermaid artwork from last year, which was the shark mermaid. And I think it turned out pretty well. So I have the painting um, uh, ready to post on Instagram today, and this time we're going to be redrawing this. So I drew this exactly a year ago on the same day, actually, and I exploded over there in my sketchbook. Subbed, liked, and shared. Thank you. Let's... Okay, cool. So, I thought that this concept was pretty cute. I like the post that I had for this. Tell me if the music's too loud or too quiet. Hey, Plum 35. That's my dog down there, I'm sorry. Um, so I like the pose. I like her witchy hat. And I also really enjoy like her long fingers and how her tail is like super wavy and swooshy. Looks nice, but of course like the painting itself is just not painted very carefully, I guess. Um, so yeah, that's my dog. There he goes again. I think he's going on a walk now, so I'll be quiet in a second. Um, but yeah, so I also enjoy that I did these like blank eyes and like the little tiny pointy ears and like the seaweed up here. So like the design elements in this are really cute, I think, but of course like the whole painting just kind of needs some work with the pose and everything. So I'm gonna get out my pencil and then we can try to sketch out some poses and like rework this concept because I definitely want to keep all the elements in here. I want to keep the witchy amulet. I want to keep like her hat and stuff. But I'm just gonna try to like change small details and make this the best version of itself, I guess. So let's see what we can do. First, I'm gonna roughly sketch out the pose that we already have here so I can get an idea of how we can improve it. So she has like her shoulder kind of pulled up. I don't know if I really like that. It doesn't look as mischievous or villainous, I guess. It looks kind of more like, I'm shy, blah, blah. That's not really the look I'm going for, so I definitely want to change that part about the pose for sure. And then she's like kind of almost sitting. It's kind of a weird pose. I will suggest a bit more flowiness to the hair and the tail. Yeah, definitely. I feel like the pose is interesting, but it just looks a little bit stiff. And if she's like a savage merwitch, she should probably have a bit more of like a flowy tail and like looking a bit more magical because she looks kind of like a grandma in this, not gonna lie. So this is roughly the pose that we had here, and I'm just not a fan of it, so we're gonna try to rework that a little. So, maybe I was going for like a bit of a broomstick vibe with this, as if she was sitting on a broomstick, but of course she's in water, so that wouldn't really work. So we are going to, so this is the old pose. And one improvement that I want to make is that like her hands have a bit more to do, so maybe she can hold something else instead of just the amulet, or she can have a different pose to like hold the things. Third day in a row. Hey Jasmine, how's it going? Yeah, I think this is actually the fourth day in a row that I'm streaming. Like, it's crazy. Hey my Makoto, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. How about she's sitting on a coral? That's not a bad idea, actually. We could try that. Maybe she's like brewing up something or casting some magic sea spells or something. Welcome everyone who's joining the stream. Okay, so this is the old pose, and oh wait, we're missing someone. Where is Gilbert? There he is. Perfect. Okay, now we're complete. Okay, so I like the idea of her sitting on a coral or some kind of rock. So we could try out something like that. Where she kind of keeps this original pose, but it makes a bit more sense for her to be in that pose because, like, how is she just floating in that pose? That's kind of weird. So we're gonna try to. I also kind of want to give her like a longer tail, almost like snake-like. I feel like that would be kind of cool and would look very witchy and like almost creepy. So if she's like sitting on something like this. How are y'all doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Let's see. I want to definitely keep this amulet because it has like that like pentagram on it, the star, which gives her some witchy vibes. So maybe we can incorporate that a bit better. Her mini sketches are my masterpieces. Thank you very much. I personally feel like small sketches always turn out better because they're like so compressed, and it's easier to like look over flaws. And if you have a lot of lines, your eye automatically kind of finds like the right line or the perfect line. Um, so small sketches usually tend to look better, but I'm glad you like them anyway. I want you to look more confident than this because like her pulled up shoulder is just kind of bothering me. I like the scales on her arm. Maybe we can work a bit more with those to like refine them. Yeah, you're finally streaming when I'm awake. Welcome to the stream. I decided to start a bit later than usual because of exactly that reason. Some people were like, can you start a bit later? So here we are. And I mean, it's fine for me. I don't really mind. So what can we do to make her look a bit more confident? You could do the amulet floating in front of her and she's reaching out for something for it or something like that. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it could already be around her neck and then it's kind of like floating up because she's like in the water and then there's some magical stuff happening. Or maybe we could incorporate some kind of crystals or something. So the amulet, I want to also make it look a bit more interesting because it's just like this round kind of coin. I'm so glad I'm not at school while I'm streaming. I'm glad you could join. Um, so if this is like the amulet, maybe it could look like some kind of, yeah, coin. Hey, I'm here that you broke your elbow. What's up? Hope your elbow is still doing good. Okay. Maybe we could make it look like really old, like it's some kind of ancient amulet. There's already some little tiny cracks in it, but it's still gorgeous and magical. Hasn't lost any of its power. Maybe the amulet has the power of Poseidon. Ooh, man, you're really good at like storytelling ideas. So what we're doing with these redrawn characters. Last year at Mermay, I just kind of, you know, designed characters and then I painted them. But I didn't really think about stories for them. And yesterday we made up a story for the shark mermaid. So today I definitely also want to work out like a story for this mermaid character. Because since we're already like redrawing her and kind of refining her character, we might as well think of a story for her. So maybe she has something to do with Poseidon with this amulet. What sketchbook are you using and where did you get it? This sketchbook is a Hanemühle sketchbook. It's, I think, I don't know, it's just from Hanemühle. It's just like the logo. I don't know if you can see it's a little rooster. It's a German brand and I got it at my local art store back when I lived in Korea. But I think you can also get these on Amazon, pretty sure. There my dog goes barking again. I really like her long fingers. I do want them to have like cool pose, so maybe she could be like reaching out for the amulet or something. Let's see. Just kind of brainstorming, and then we can like start to make like a whole sketch that kind of has like the whole concept for the entire piece. Maybe she's the only one left from her coven, like her witch community, and she's all by herself. That's interesting. That's an interesting idea. Your dog is me when I don't get my food? Relatable. That was me last evening because I was so hungry. I'd only eaten like one thing all day, and I was like, where is my risotto, girl? I know, right? Yeah. I relate to my dog on a personal level sometimes. Hmm. The Last Witch. Yeah. Maybe she's trying to resurrect her witch friends or something. Maybe there was some kind of typhoon or something, and the coral reef that they all lived in was destroyed, and some of her friends died, and now she's the only one left or something. It's a good idea, Dara. The amulet of Poseidon is their only hope in the barren sea that can bring the community back. Yeah, I love that idea. Honestly, because that would give her like a motive and also like a cool story, and that we could maybe also like show her expression. Because like this witch is expressionless right now. Like look at her. Her face says nothing but I'm looking straight forward, not even at the amulet. So, um, I think we should check out some cool um, like expressions that we could maybe give her, and also like her body language maybe. I have homework, but I mean you're streaming, so screw my homework. Oh my god, I really appreciate it, but I hope you'll still like get your homework done. I don't want to be responsible for you not doing your homework. Um, do your homework, kids. Okay, no, but seriously, you can do whatever you want. I'm flattered that you're watching my stream. Okay, Maybe she could look like it's like literally her own hope. JK, I'm doing it right now. What's your homework? What subject? Do you use Pinterest for inspiration? I'm working on homework too. Yeah, it's the homework chill chat club today. Um, I do use Pinterest. I have a couple of walls on there. I was thinking about opening like a Pinterest account that has like reference boards that I could share with you guys, so you can have the same references that I also use if you're interested in something like that. Math? Oh my god, that's the worst. I'm good with this stuff because I'm an animator, so I have to constantly come up with a story for my OCs. That's so awesome! Oh my god, I've only ever done like a few frame by frame drawn animations, like my intro for my YouTube, but like that's really awesome. What things do you animate? Like little character sketches or like little tiny stories or something like that? Rip, we only have a unit left in math and we did the EOC testing today. Oh my god. Did it go well for you? Be right back. Okay, see you in a sec. Yeah, maybe we could give her like an expression that kind of makes her look almost desperate for this to work. Maybe she doesn't, maybe she's never done some kind of spell like this and she's desperate for it to work, so she's putting all her effort to it. But you know, in the back of her head, she's also, you know, worried that it won't work because maybe it's her only chance to use the amulet or something. It's your birthday today? Happy birthday! I hope you have a great day. No problem. Maybe she's also like looking kind of tired, you know, because she's worked really hard for. Maybe she had to acquire this amulet and she worked really hard for it. And maybe it's like her only shot to resurrect her like witch clan or something. She's sad and bitter about all she lost. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see this properly. I hope the stream quality is good today. So this is like an expression I thought that we could like base this off. Her kind of like looking tired and in distress. Man, this is really fun. We're getting a bit closer to learning about this character and like learning about her story. I really love that. Yeah, I think I'm liking this expression. This is a very interesting way to go. Hey Jupiter, welcome to the stream. Glad you made it. We only started like 20 minutes ago, so we're early into the stream. Hey Stella, what's up, my dude? Finally made it to another one of your streams. Awesome. Glad you're here. Right now we're reworking this character. So for everyone who's new here, I'm gonna fill you in on what we've done so far. Um, we're trying to figure out a story for this character and also like reworking the artwork so that it really shows in the um, like reworked artwork. So our story for this is because in the original artwork I had this amulet and it didn't really have any reason. So we thought that maybe she's the last surviving mer witch from her like witch clan, and for some reason maybe there was like some kind of typhoon. Her whole like coven was like what do you call it, like destroyed, and all her friends maybe died. And then she had to acquire this amulet that maybe like possesses the power of Poseidon potentially. And you know, she had to go through a lot to do that, so she's like really nervous for it to work, and maybe she only has one shot for this spell to work, to resurrect her friends. That's how far we got. So yeah, if any of you guys have more ideas for the story, feel free to tell me because I'm interested to see where this might go. We need to keep her cute pointy ears. It's been so long since I've drawn a witch character. What pencil am I using? This is a regular HB pencil that a friend gave to me. She bought it at like a cute stationery store in a shopping center close to where I live, and it has this adorable little dog on it, like so cute. Oh yes, and maybe she has like the spirits of her friends so we're protected. Like she did a quick spell before they all died in hopes that one day she could resurrect them. That's genius. Are we going to connect some of the mermaid stories together? That's an interesting idea. We could work that out. I also thought about doing some more like little comic illustrated stories because I did one for my Vision Girls. I don't know if you saw that. I think I even have it in here somewhere. Let me check. Oh yeah, it's somewhere here. It's right there. There it is. If you guys want to have a look at that. So I thought about doing more of these digitally. We also need to come up with, because our shark mermaid that we did yesterday, we called her Aquamarine. And now we, of course, need a name for this witch as well. For this cute sea witch. So we also thought about adding more elements, of course, and to like give her other hand something to do with, or like something more to do other than just hanging there. And my idea was to add crystals. So maybe she, like Stella said, saved the spirits of her friends, and maybe she put them in those crystals. And her only way to like resurrect them is maybe with this amulet that she had to acquire. My first sketchbook was literally a composition book. Yeah, mine currently is too. Like we have, okay, so we also did this on the stream, spill the thesis. Then we had like some concept ideas for this mermaid. I have more concept ideas that I did on my own here. More concepts and more concepts. So like all of this is really just like a ton of concept sketches. I also did like a demon girl yesterday. I think she turned out pretty cute. And like a spell book that I thought looked kind of interesting. I think when I finish this sketchbook, I'm definitely going to film a sketchbook tour because like all the different concepts I have in here, I think that would be kind of cool to watch if you guys are interested in that. My sketchbook tour that I uploaded like 5 days ago or something got some pretty positive feedback. Yeah, I think you guys liked it, so Would you be interested in seeing like a sketchbook tour of this sketchbook as well? Because if you are, we can totally do that. Okay. I'm gonna give her like a bit more of a pointy chin. My sketchbook is a hot mess of finished pieces and absolute scribbles. Regular, on the same page. Yeah, I relate to that. I have like some different studies in here as well. Sometimes I do like gouache studies and stuff. This paper really isn't good for gouache, but yeah, I did, for example, this one a couple of days ago. 10 out of 10 would love a sketchbook tour. Okay. Do you like kneaded erasers or no erasers? I love kneaded erasers, especially when I transfer like sketches onto watercolor paper. But right now I don't have my kneaded eraser with me, so I'm literally just using this like flimsy eraser on the back of my pencil. But you know, for the sketching phase, that's totally fine. I'm always a bit slower with sketching in the stream because of course I'm talking a lot. I hope you guys are fine with that. Hey Beetle Rat, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the stream. The music is pretty good. I'm glad that I finally found some music to put in the streams because, you know, it was a bit quiet sometimes. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of music too. I think it's relaxing. Defeat. You're doing watercolor right now, actually? That's cool. What are you painting? Did you finish your very study music? Yeah. Or just hanging out and sketching music? That works too. Oh, that's cute. I should do some more flower studies sometime soon. My sketchbook can't take watercolor, so I'm just doodling with a pen. My first sketchbook was like filled with just ballpoint pen drawings. I think I actually did it in this exact ballpoint pen right here, this one. It's just a regular pen. Welcome back. I'm finishing my watercolor witch right now. That's awesome. I want to see more of Serafina, by the way. Specifically sunflowers. Oh my god. I'm working on a watercoloring page I started a few days ago. Is it like a large page of just a lot of stuff on it that you're painting, or what exactly are you painting with watercolor? Oops, I'm getting the hiccups. It's a sketchbook page actually, a lot of small details. That's cool. I have some of these like adult coloring books where there's like very detailed like pages that you can just color. But I haven't really started any of them, so I might start that at some point. I'm just holding my hand so I can kind of draw that pose because I'm not really sure how it looks. I have to change my water. Be right back, okay? See you in a second. I'm in an art block, but I've been doodling to get out of it. Yeah, the best, in my opinion, the best way to face art block is definitely to just draw something and just, just do it. There's no way around it. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? We're literally already at almost like 100 and like 1,150 subs. Like, what is even happening? Thank you guys. Like, didn't we literally just reach 1K? I love that you actually answer your stream questions. I mean, that's what the stream is about, isn't it? That we guys can chat. I think that's really fun, and I enjoy talking to you guys, so yeah. I want to kind of elaborate on her really cool, like, mermaid bra. I think it looks so witchy and cool. You deserve 1 million though? Oh my god. I don't think that will ever happen, but I mean, it would be pretty insane. Thank you. I'm already very happy with the following I have though. Like, you guys are awesome, and I would have never dreamed of getting like over 1,000 subscribers. This is like literally so insane. Welcome, Kitty Chan. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining the stream. Currently, we're sketching to redraw this mermaid that I made over a year ago. This witch mermaid. You'll get there someday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna, but thanks for believing in me. When did you start drawing? I've always liked drawing. Like, you know how in kindergarten you can like draw, like in preschool. I always was like the kid who would draw at every opportunity that I got. So I've always liked to draw. I would always draw a lot and many different things. But I started really getting serious about art and like doing art studies and really practicing a lot, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So when I was like 10 or 11, I think. Opinions on gouache. So I bought my first set of gouache last summer, and it's been kind of difficult sometimes, but I think with gouache I really found like my soulmate medium. Like, I am obsessed with gouache. It's such an interesting medium. I'm not really like extremely comfortable with it or super familiar with it, but I just love it to pieces and I want to get better at it. And yeah, watercolor or acrylics. I think I'd have to go with watercolor just because I've been doing that for a long time, and yeah, it's just always been something that I really like to do. I think the watercolory effects you can get in paintings are beautiful, and that is why I have to say that I go with watercolor. Acrylics dry a little too fast for my taste with like paintings. That's what, but oils are like a bit too fast, too slow for me. So what I like to do is do like underpainting in acrylics and then paint on top with like oil paints or sometimes a little bit of gouache. I'm currently working on a witch themed mermaid too. Your designs look great. Thank you. And welcome back, Stella. Did I already sell welcome back? I'm not sure. Welcome back. I use gouache or watercolor, but I have to say gouache is more friendly to me. They're like pretty much they're very similar. Like if you water down gouache enough, it's almost exactly like watercolor. It's so interesting to me. So they work together really well. You can do like underpaintings with watercolor and then build on top of it with gouache. Like it's such an interesting combination. They complement each other so well, in my opinion. I love gouache too. I definitely need to use it more. Yeah, it's great. Love oil painting though. Oil painting is awesome, but I'm just so bad at it. I'm so poor, can't really afford the stuff that most artists use. I mean, you don't need like the most expensive supplies. For example, the gouache that I use is Reeves gouache, and I got a set of like 20 paints, which is a lot, and you can do a lot with that. And I think I only paid like 10 or 15 euros for it. So like when you save up a bit, you can definitely get some like good quality supplies that aren't too expensive, and that will definitely enable you to make the work that you want to make. There's a lot. I mean, of course, the most expensive supplies sometimes can be like super beautiful and amazing, and you just want to have them all. But a lot of the times, like the cheaper supplies can like really do a lot for you. I want to practice more with gouache, but watercolor will always be my first choice. Yeah. Personally, I enjoy watercolor more, but I definitely want to learn more about gouache. It's a very interesting medium. I love using them in combination too. I love the look of gouache, but I've never used it before. I definitely suggest trying it out. But what's important with gouache, or with a lot of other paints too, you need a big ass tube of white. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere without a lot of white. I love oil paintings. I use oils for my bachelor's of art exhibition. Really? That's so cool. Have you heard of apple barrel paint? Is it like cheap acrylic paint? I think I've seen it in an art video before. I don't have any like Targets or Michaels or something like that near me because I've never been to America. I believe those stores are exclusive to America, but I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I've heard of it before. Yes, white and black are crucial, definitely. I have the chalky watercolor, but OMG works wonders for me. I honestly don't know how they work for me. I mean, if I can't talk. If it works for you, then that's great. I have some watercolors that are also a bit chalky, but I mean, you could still make great work with it. What's your favorite thing to draw? Um, I like to draw a lot of things. I mainly draw like girls, of course, or women, and not really a lot of men because I just A to I don't know not a lot about the anatomy there, and I also just like kind of prefer drawing dogs, just personal preference. It's not like I'm discriminating or anything. It's just what I like to draw. Because I feel like in a lot of like stories, you know, there's like witches and mermaids and stuff. That's all like mostly girls, or often it's girls. So I like to paint that. And I just usually my work is like pop surrealism style, and I like painting some like gory element stuff. But yeah, I paint a lot of different things. I have clear watercolors and I have a tube of bright watercolors to refill it. That's actually pretty smart. Australia doesn't have those mainstream art stores. You always go to little art shops or see what you can find at off supply stores. I don't have an actual art supply store near me that I know of, so I usually like order online as well. Probably not the best idea, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Yeah. I mean, we're filling like with tube watercolor. That works fine. I mean, a lot of people also make palettes like that. I draw nature like flowers and hills and mountains. Yeah. I used to do that a lot more, but I should probably do more like gouache landscapes. I order things on Amazon now because finding little art stores here is so difficult and far. Yeah, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to get your hands on certain supplies. Okay, so we talked about getting like crystals to that have like the spirits of her. Oops, hiccup. That have the spirits of her friends in them. So maybe they kind of look like this. Puerto Rico is really limited in art supplies. You check something online, there's always a way to get your hands on something for sure. Maybe you can also have sea pox on the crystals, just because sea pox are adorable. do like a rough sketch of her holding the crystal and the amulet. Okay, so if this is like, we're doing a really rough. We have Michael's Hobby Lobbies here in Alabama, but I use Michael's more. I've always wanted to visit a little art shop though. Sounds like kind of cool actually. I've never been to a Michael's, and I kind of want to go to a Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Like, I've heard great things about Blick's art supply stores, but I just never been there. This is the crystal, and then maybe like around her neck we have the amulet, and she's just kind of like um the moment before she's casting the spell, you know, she's like, okay, I need to get this right. Like, take a deep breath. This is your only chance. You used to live in Alabama. Hey, Meraki Painter. Sketching today. Meraki Painter also has a YouTube channel where she does watercolor paintings. If you're interested in that. Never been to America. I kind of want to go to America. I thought I missed a stream, but I guess I made it. Yeah. I started a bit later than yesterday. So yeah, glad you could join. I want to move back to America so badly, but I can't, unfortunately. It's kind of sad. Maybe one day you can. Okay. I noticed you're streaming more. I just started streaming because since I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was able to stream over mobile because that's like the new requirement that YouTube had for streaming on mobile. So I'm doing a stream every day. This is number 4 in a row, and we're going to go up to 6. So we have 2 more days where I'm going to be able to stream in the morning for me. So like we have 2 more streams, and then we'll have a break, and then on the weekend, so that will be like Friday and Saturday for you guys. There will be a stream. I didn't know that was even a thing. Yeah, it is. I was like really curious about when you were able to stream on mobile, so I checked the requirements, and it said 1K subs. So who thinks she should have at least 20K? Oh my god. As long as my dad is there, I can't move back until I'm like 20. Okay. Yeah, I think I like this. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys so you can properly see what I just drew. Oh, I just scratched something. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Okay, so this is like a rough concept sketch of what we're gonna paint now. She's gonna be sitting on some kind of rock or like corals. We're gonna have to figure those out a bit. Okay. Do you have any siblings? Yeah, I have a little sister. Grow. I mean, it is kind of annoying, but for example, also with the community tab, I think that only gets like activated at 10K or something. I think they're trying to prevent people's subscription boxes or like people's feeds on YouTube to get cluttered from like smaller channels that they might be subscribed to, where there's not a lot of engagement, which I can on one side understand, but on the other side it kind of sucks for the creators. Um, Also, drawing and watching the stream is relaxing. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That is exactly what I want my streams to be. Just, you know, chill hangouts where we can all draw together, talk together, just, you know, take some time off and chill. Okay, so now we gotta kind of figure out the corals that she's sitting on. Any ideas? Do you guys know any cool types of corals that might be like sittable? Do you prefer streaming on here better than on Instagram? Definitely, because there's no time limit that actually limits you to just streaming like an hour. Like I think on here you can stream for like hours and hours and hours. Um, and I think it's just nice that you can like actually keep the videos well and keep it uploaded on your channel. And the people on here, like on YouTube, are also more like willing to watch longer streams and stuff like that. Because on Instagram, people are like, you know, quickly scrolling their stuff. On here on YouTube, people are looking for videos to watch and looking for streams to watch. So they're automatically, you know, going to be able to watch for longer, which is essentially like what a stream is about, you know, hanging out together. Holly needs to join the stream. She's the queen of mermaids. Yes, I know. I see like Copic sketch or normal Copics. I use Copic Chow because they're like the sketch markers, but not as expensive. Yeah. Do you know what time it is for Holly right now? Maybe we can like force her to join the stream. I don't know. A little advice on like corals would be cool from her for sure. You'll go DM her? That would be pretty cool. Maybe she has time. I mean, who knows? Okay. Let's work a bit more on the amulet, shall we? So, Poseidon's amulet. What could that look like? I mean, we have this like hexagon on it here to make it look witchy, but maybe we're just gonna change the design of the amulet just a little bit to fit the story a bit better. Have you heard of Prismacolor, the pencil brand? Yeah, I own a couple of their pencils. Um, I have a video ready for Monday. I'm in the middle of a video for next Monday after that. Yeah, I'm ahead and it's great. Also have some videos pre-produced right now. Just so that I can upload while, ouch. I just bumped my elbow on that like really painful bone. No. Ouch. That's painful. Okay. Ah, dang it. Can you stream tomorrow? I am going to stream tomorrow, same time, and also the day after that. So we have tomorrow and 2 more days, and then there will be a streaming break. Okay, let's try to design this amulet a bit more. Maybe there's like some kind of lane there. I just have some like reference pictures of different amulets up on my screen right now. I thought when you said I own a couple of their pencils, I thought you were going to say I own the company. Oh my god. Yeah, you know, I own the Prismacolor brand. I'm like super filthy rich now, and like, you know, what can I say? No, actually, no, 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 no. That would have been a pretty insane move if I had said, yeah, that company belongs to me, honey. What? No way. You've never tried alcohol markers? I mean, I suggest, or like, I can recommend them. They're cool for like doing cute illustrations and stuff. They're really great for quick sketches as well because you can get some nice coverage for like colors and stuff. I mean, I ain't a professional, but oh well. They're awesome, but more expensive. Yeah, there's some cheaper brands. I have some markers. They're called Alpha markers. They're not too expensive. She said either brain or elkhorn coral. Okay, let me Google all those. Okay. Oh, I actually know the brain corals. I think you knew she would know. Yeah, it's like it's Holly. What do we expect? She knows everything about ocean and mermaids. She's like literally the queen, though. Elkhorn coral. Hmm. Yeah, I think that'd be fun, but I don't know how they'll fit into my style. Maybe one day do a tried video. I tried so hard. Elkhorn corals are beautiful. Oh my god. Maybe we could do like some rain and Elkhorn corals. Thank you, Holly. They're a bit costly, but I'm not looking to invest anytime soon. I mean, you could. What I did, I started with like a couple of markers. Have you tried Uhu markers? No, I haven't. I've seen a lot of them, but I'm not really interested in markers without a brush nib. I had a set. My first actual like set of markers was chiseled nib and like the bullet nib, and they were nice. But after that, I was like, I don't need another set of that. Then I got Copic Chow markers, and I used them ever since. I want to record a traditional drawing speed paint, but I don't know what programs to use to edit. I usually use iMovie on my laptop, or sometimes when I'm on the go, I use like Cute Cut Pro from the App Store. Brush or chisel tip? Brush, definitely. You don't own any markers? Stella, you need markers. Like a couple. I'm gonna send some over to you maybe sometime. Like, they would look great with your style for sure. Maybe you can, like, don't you have like a Blix marker somewhere where you live? Blix marker, Blix store. I think they have markers too, don't they? Well, anyway, if you're able to, you should definitely try them out. I think you could make some sick art with that. Because they're like really good with like beautiful colored stuff. Holly says she will try to join the stream. That would be pretty damn cool. If you guys don't know Holly, she's an artist that does a lot of beautiful mermaid artworks. And I'm gonna put her Instagram in her chat later. In the chat later. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Ponce. What's up, my dude? Hi. I know, right? I have a couple of crayon markers. Very true, Stella. You should try it. Yeah, alcohol markers weren't for me. I didn't even bring them to uni with me. I mean, for some people, it's just not their like type of illustration. But you know, when you look at some people's art, you're like, yeah, they could do some sick stuff with markers. That's a cute looking amulet. What do you guys think? Maybe you could put the pentagram in there. What's with the copyright for the music while streaming on YouTube? I'm using copyright-free music, so like some lo-fi music that doesn't get your channel claimed, but while streaming, you're still not allowed to use like music from Ariana Grande or something. Once I get a job, the first thing I will buy will be a set of markers. Yes, you should totally do that. It's cool, very nice. You guys like the amulet? Okay. Thought this would kind of look like waves, you know? Yes. Lo-fi hip-hop is the best, right? It's so cool. It's really relaxing, and it's also just like background music that isn't annoying, but you know, it just works well as like kind of a empty void filler. I think some lo-fi might be an issue. Yeah, I look for music that won't like get my channel taken down. Listen to Wolfgang when doing homework and art. Yeah. Can you bring your dog to the stream? I think he's getting his breakfast right now. So I have a story highlight on my Instagram where you can see my dog if you want to see him. It's just called Doggo. I love painting with Wolfram, which is also what I use in my videos. Chill fits perfect. And that and metal. Sloths or koalas? I'm gonna have to say sloths because koalas are freaking scared when they're like soaking wet in water. Like you have to Google wet koala. It's the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Hi, White Flower. How's it going? Okay. Let's like draw a bit more of a precise sketch of this whole thing, and then you can get some concepts down. Koalas, white sloths. I don't know. They're both cute. Okay, let's get sketching with the actual concept. So I'm gonna try to get the brain corals that Holly suggested. Oh, I could read out the like definition on the internet for the brain corals. Okay, you guys ready? Brain coral. Brain coral is a common name given to various corals in the families Mucidae and Marulinidae, so called due to their generally spheroid shape and grooved surface which resembles a brain. Each herd of Each head of a coral is formed by a colony of genetically identical polyps which secrete a hard skeleton of calcium carbonate. Makes them important coral reef builders like other stony corals in the other Sclerotinia. I'm great at reading definitions. You're welcome. Talk later. Have a nice stream. Okay, thanks for joining. Hope you have a good day. I actually did a presentation in biology about coral reefs like last year. It was really fun, especially the part with like the what they're called again, like polyps, the corals. That was probably wrong. Oh yeah, no, polyps is right. The polyps that like form like the skeleton of the coral or something like that. I have like superposing music tastes. One day I'll lo-fi and then ukulele. The next day I'll listen to nothing but hard rock. Kind of sad for me though. Well, I have to go too. I have homework to finish tonight and what? Oh my god. Well, thank you for joining, and I hope to see you tomorrow in the stream, or yeah, whenever you have time. And hope your homework goes well. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye. Have fun. Okay. Hope your homework goes well, and yeah, see you next time. Thank you for joining the stream as always. Math or English? Definitely English. Math is horrible. English has to be like one of my favorite subjects for sure. I mean, I'm not like English is not my mother tongue, so I'm not like perfect at English, but for what we do in class, I think I'm pretty good. Honestly, saying like I love metal, but I also enjoy country music. Please don't roast me. I live in the South. Country music is not that bad. I have homework, but I would rather paint. Plus, I have all weekend. Priorities, Stella. Great job. I love English too. Math is death. It is. It really is. Okay, let's just quote that here. Math. Death. There we go. from Blackpool, England. Welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. Oh wait, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see a bit more of the corals I'm drawing. I'm sorry. That was a bit far away. Can you see everything very well? Yeah. What? It's already been like an hour and 44 minutes? That's a lie. No. We haven't been live for that long. What? As if. Okay, this stream is gonna be really long, guys. We're definitely going over 2 hours today. Yep, my dog is going on a walk. That's the squeak you will always hear when he's excited for a walk. Honestly, I'm kind of digging that see-through look. Maybe we could make like a see-through mermaid next time. Yep, he's outside now. My dog is currently on a walk. I also want to draw like a thick mermaid, like with a really thick tail. That's also on my list for sure. It's a cool idea. Yeah. Maybe it could be a thick and clear mermaid. Both at once. I had like, what's it called? Like cinnamon cereal for breakfast, and I'm just getting the hiccups because of it, I think. Jellyfish mermaid might be see-through. I mean, this jellyfish mermaid that we did like in the first stream, she's kind of see-through. A little bit. Also, her crown is working. Spill the sis. I think it's time for Gilbert to clean up a little. There we go. This music is so relaxing. I don't want to fall asleep. Also, is like the music loud enough, or is it too quiet or too loud? You guys tell me. It's perfect? Okay, awesome. Can you hear me well, or is like the sound kind of quiet and loud sometimes? It's great. Okay. I want to give her a really sharp elbow. I hope she doesn't break it. Aha. I'm so funny. Okay. Love your art style. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, KJ. I will pronounce that right. Yeah, this hat is Zeph as well. It's horrible. I really want to play some Zelda today. I feel like today is a good day for Zelda. Every day is a good day for Zelda, yeah. That's true. But like today, I'm feeling special Zelda vibes. Like I feel the Triforce of art in myself. But also like I am so impatient for Animal Crossing Switch right now. Like I can't even begin to explain. I'm impatient for Animal Crossing to Switch, and I don't even have a Switch. Girl, when that game comes out, I'm gonna get, because like you know, Nintendo is gonna make an Animal Crossing themed Switch system. Like you know it, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get that system and then play all day, every day. Like I took some commissions this year, and I got a bit of coin from that, and maybe I'll open up some more commissions this week or next week, and I hope that I can save up some money for that because I really, really just want that. I just need the coin for Animal Crossing Switch, you know? Need that coin. Gotta get that coin. Her tail is not really going how I want it to go. She just needs to be more luscious and voluminous. That's better. I'm a definite like Potterhead. I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. I'm also obsessed with like anything Nintendo, especially The Legend of Zelda and Animal Crossing. Those two are like my favorite franchises for sure. I love a lot of different animes. Um, I also like Lord of the Rings, and let's see. I also like what's it called? Splatoon. That's also Nintendo, but you know. Does the stream like buffer? Is the stream okay? What's happening? Sketchbook is looks so good. I hope it's running perfect. Okay. Cause I got like a weird notification on my stream thing. And I'm glad you like the sketchbook. Thank you. you guys also use a lot of sketchbooks, or do you like prefer drawing on like paper? It's kind of glitchy, but all in all, it's fine. Okay. Please tell me something like gets really blurry or something, because it might be my connection, or it might just be something else. I'm not sure. You use mainly sketchbooks. Okay. Do you have a favorite sketchbook? Favorite type of sketchbook? Oh, I just found like wait, Pentalic Nature Sketchbook is my love. Okay. I just saw that there's like an option on the stream thing. I just want to see what that does. Oh, it's like filters for the stream. What? Why did I not know that that's a thing? Oh my god, it's like weird. What? Ooh, fancy. Okay, I'm obsessed with this. I'm more comfortable with using sketchbooks. Yeah, same here. Zapier. Film classic. Why are these? This is the horror one? What? I'm gonna eat you guys. This is the sketch one. Everything looks like a drawing. Hi. My drawings look like drawings. These are hilarious. Hi. Are there any more filters? I like this one. Um, I like unpopular opinion, the artist left sketchbooks, loft. Artist loft. I've never tried them. Are they not that popular? Oh my god, it's bubbles. Yes. It's freaking bubbles. I'm having too much fun with this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Aha. I like this one. It's kind of cool. Okay, but we're going back to normal now. Sorry. I just sort of had to try that out. Like artist lofts, watercolor paper. My sketchbook, my sketches look like sketches quote of the year from me. Oh god. I'm gonna write that on here just so we don't forget. Sketches look like sketches. Me. Quote me. Welcome back, Luna. Okay. Oop. The music just stopped. What is happening? Please. Please work. Music? Where are you? We need more music. Hey, potato. Welcome to the stream. Ah, there it is. So we've been streaming for a long time. Oof. Okay. What breed is your dog? He's a silver retriever. Okay, no, we call him that because he is a mix. He's ein Senfhund, like we like to call that. Um, he's probably a mix of Schnauzer, Dachshund, like terrier and poodle, probably. Because his fur is like a poodle, but his facial features are like poodle and a Schnauzer, but he's also like long, like a Dachshund. But he's also very like athletic and has like the stance of a Schnauzer. But he also sort of like has some terrier features to him. So yeah, he's a wild mix. And there's probably even more breeds in there. He's a street dog, so we adopted him from a dog shelter. How huge is the delay on the stream? We're just gonna do a test. Let's do the spaghetti test. I'm gonna say spaghetti in like 3 seconds, and then you guys write spaghetti in the chat, and then we know how large the delay is. Okay, write spaghetti in the chat now. I want to know how large the delay is. Okay, this is the first ever live stream I have watched. Really? Well, I am honored. Glad you joined. Okay, the delay isn't too large. That's good. Thank you guys for joining the spaghetti test. You all get a bowl of spaghetti now. Okay, I thought it was gonna be bigger, but apparently it's not that bad. That was like 5 or 6 seconds. Sweet, you love spaghetti. Okay, cool. I love these like concept design streams. They're so fun. I just noticed you drew the mermaid from the waist. Wait, you drew the mermaid from the waist, tail, and the head. It was really cool. I can't do that, or my head will be too small. Interesting. I guess people have different approaches to like where they kind of start with their drawings. I started with like the coral, so I wanted to make sure that her like sitting position was kind of where I wanted it to be. Great sketch. Wow, I'm doing mermaids as well. They're nothing like that. I am only a beginner artist. I mean, it's. I think it's really cool that you are doing mermaid. Like it's a really fun way to just have like something to draw to get some inspiration, and I hope you still have fun. I mean, everyone has to start somewhere, so yeah. What kind of mermaids have you drawn so far? I'm not doing like the entire month of mermaid. I'm just doing like a couple of redraws of old mermaids that I've painted and drawn last year. And then maybe we'll also design some new ones at some point. Is it gonna rain today? I don't know. The sky looks kind of gray, but also kind of light. What are your go-to sketch supplies? When I was in Beijing, I packed this pencil case and I haven't unpacked it ever since because I just left it on my desk. So my go-to supplies are like regular pencils, this or like not Pentel water brush, like this water brush that came with my watercolor set, some micron pens, and then I have like black brush pens because these are really important. Brush pens are everything. A white gel pen, This is just a normal ballpoint pen, so I don't really use this to draw. And I often use these Prismacolor Color Erase pencils for sketching. They're definitely one of my go-tos. I also always take a mechanical pencil with me. I mean, like normal pencils are great if you want to do like broad, like shading and stuff. So I always have both of them with me. And this is just some other supplies that I threw in here when I came back. This is like a permanent marker, Posca pen. So these are not really like, the rest of these are not really my go-tos. I just have them in here. And sometimes I use these like Pit Artist pens from Faber-Castell to like do like shading in my sketchbook. So I guess this is also like a go-to. So these are like the things you will find in my go-to pencil case. And yeah, this orange brush pen probably too, because I just love it to pieces. Okay, I need to catch up on chat. The prompts I've done so far: Mirror, Floor, and Albino. Ooh, Albino is really cool. I kind of want to do an Albino mermaid now. I have a 1. I have an 8, 0.8. I like really thick ones. And I have a 1 in brown. I also want to get like the pink micron pens. I saw like a pink or a red one in a store one time that didn't have any money for that with me, so I was kind of upset about that. So I might go back and get like colorful microns at some point. And instead of microns, I sometimes also use the Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen like liners. These are really fun too. I use a sharpened mechanical pencil, I use a sharpened mechanical pencil, micron pens, Copics, and white gel pens. What kind of sketchbook do you have? This sketchbook right here is a Hanemüde sketchbook. It's a German brand. And it's not really meant for like watercolor and stuff, but I do it in there anyway because I'm a savage. Not actually, but yeah. And I have another sketchbook that I really like. It's a Travelogue watercolor sketchbook. I can really recommend that one. This one is like better for sketching with like pencils and maybe pens. Not that much for markers and watercolors because it kind of sucks it in a bit, and the paper doesn't hold up too well. But it's still a nice sketchbook. It has really nice like color of paper. Like it's a bit off-white, and I really like the color of this one. I've used in one sketchbook that was like a, was it like Canson? It wasn't the XL mixed media. It was like a black sketchbook like this one, like a hardcover, and that one had like completely white paper, and didn't really like that. I prefer paper that is a bit off-white. You have to leave? Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a great day. Oh my word, I'm using masking fluid and it smells awful. I've never used masking fluid. I've heard like mixed things about it. Some people are like no, and some people are like Some people are like it's really good. Maybe it also like depends on the type of masking fluid and like your application method or something. I'm just kind of scared to use it, I think. Guys, well, I'm gonna stream again tomorrow, so if you want to join that stream, you're free to. Thank you for joining. I think this crystal is like an interesting item. I enjoy the idea that Stella had with what did she say, like the spirits of her like lost friends in there. I like that idea. you again next time. And I hope you have a great day. Wait, you don't have to go? Yay, okay. That's cool. Let's hang out a bit longer then. Maybe we could. I'm not really sure about this like amulet yet. Maybe we can put like the pentagram in there because I still want to kind of stick to the original. I'm not sure how we're gonna do it. What does the chat say? I prefer a smaller sketchbook, like 5x8s. Anything bigger than that, I can't draw it for some reason. One warning about masking fluid, though it destroys your brushes. Really? It does? How does it? Does it like stick the bristles together or something? Wait, you do apply masking fluid with a brush, right? What? What's your favorite gem? I really love rose quartz, if that's a gem, and I like amethysts. Yeah. Mine are sapphires. Sapphires are beautiful. There's so many beautiful gems. I also like rubies a lot. What is your birthstone? I don't know. How do you know what your birthstone is? Does it have to do with the birth month or with the year? I can look that up, I guess. Yeah, masking fluid is essentially rubber fluid. You can get a special tube to apply your masking fluid, but I don't have that, so I just use old crusty brushes. It is the month? Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Birthstone November. Here it says November has two birthstones, topaz and citrine. Many people associate topaz with brilliant shades of blue, however it comes in nearly a rainbow of colors from yellow to orange as well as shades of pink and purple. Citrine is a relatively common and inexpensive golden gemstone with shades ranging from pastel yellow to dark brownish orange range. Topaz, yes! November month birthday too? Yay! High five! Are you also a Scorpio or what's your star sign? Oh, what do you guys know your Chinese zodiac signs? Did I just say star sign? I'm sorry, I'm too German. But are you like normal zodiac signs and your Chinese ones? My Chinese zodiac sign is sheep. You're Scorpio? Cool. I don't think my Chinese. I think my Chinese zodiac is the pig. I'm not sure though. Then that would be. Wait, what year would that be? This year is your year then, because this year is the year of the pig. The year of the pig stands for wealth, so maybe this is a really wealthy year for you. Your year of the dog. I have to go to bed. See ya in the next stream. Hope you have a good day. Thank you. Hope to see you next time. I have no idea what my Chinese zodiac sign is, but I know I'm a Virgo. My birthstone is sapphire. Ooh. Your year of the dragon? I'm jealous. The dragon is the coolest, I think. Stella, were you born in 2002? Cause then your star sign should be like, let me think. I think it's horse. Yeah, you're a horse. When you were born in 2002, you're a horse. You were 2006. Let me look that up. I only know that 2002 is horse, but I don't know what 2006 is. 2005 was rooster. What's 2006? Um, 2006 is dog, apparently. I'm not a Libra, I'm a Scorpio. I did a drawing in one of my sketchbooks of like a Scorpio girl, because I'm a Scorpio, and she had like really extravagant hair that kind of looked like that. Me. There you go. That's me. Hi. I'm a Scorpio. I'm Aries, which is diamond. I think I'm an ox in Chinese horoscope. Oh my god, Aries is diamond? That's pretty cool. So yeah, apparently I am a topaz and a citrine. Fancy fancy. I don't think I own any like gem jewelry. I do own like a silver bracelet, but no gems. I'm Perda. All this gemstone talks reminding me of Steven Universe. Yes! Oh my god, Steven Universe. We are the crystal gems. We'll always save the day. Yeah. That's all I could think about with topaz as well. Is there a citrine in Steven Universe? I only know that there's like topaz, I think. I own a topaz necklace, but my mom, thinking I will lose it, took it away. Turns out she's the one who lost it. Really? No. Oh well. I'm just doing like a really rough sketch for this. Because like the concept is pretty much done. We could talk a bit more about the story if you guys want. You can figure out some more details because otherwise we're pretty much done with like the sketching for this stream, I'd say. Yeah, okay. So this is gonna be like the concept for the redraw. I think it has a bit more life to it. I used to have a sapphire necklace when I was little, but I lost it. Oh, I'm sorry. Stuff, hearing stuff like that always makes me like really anxious. I don't know. I'm like, oh no, oh no. Okay, here we are. This is the old and this is the new concept that we're going to try to paint tomorrow. I've made a super progress on my artwork. Wait. I've made superb. Oh, is that a word? Is superb a word? I'm sorry. I made superb progress on my artwork. do to your stream. Okay, that's pretty awesome. It took a lot of effort for me to read that message. I don't know why, but I'm glad you made some progress. Um, so yeah, maybe we can write down some stuff for the story now, if you guys want to, or we could do something else. Like, what are our options? We could do like a sketchbook flip through, or we could look for some more story details for like the mermaids we have, or we could decide what type of mermaid we want to create in the next stream. I mean, we're in the next stream we're going to paint the new version of this mermaid. We're actually going to like paint her in watercolor. But then, like the stream after, we don't have anything planned for that yet. So maybe we can also do more mermaid stuff there, and like decide what kind of mermaid we want to draw, or we can look through my folder of old mermaid artwork and check out if there's another one we want to recreate. It's your choice. You guys can decide. When are you live streaming tomorrow? Same time. I'm going to start around 8 a.m. for my time, so that was like 2 hours ago almost. Yeah, we've been streaming for a long time. So yeah, what do you guys think? Should we do some like story stuff, flip through? Do you have Pinterest? Yeah, I do. I get a lot of reference from Pinterest, but today I actually didn't use any from Pinterest. I just went on Google because I was too lazy to open the app. I know that's kind of counterproductive, but what can you do? Let's just kind of decorate this page a bit with watercolor. So tomorrow is like a weekend day. So do you guys want to do like a really long stream? Cause tomorrow is like a weekend, yeah. So for me, it's actually Saturday right now. For a second, I thought it was Friday, but it's Saturday. Okay, cool. Then we could do a longer stream. Just don't make it in the morning, please. Yeah, I actually can't really do in the morning. I will stream when it's morning for me, so that will be like this time for you guys. Because for me, it's like 10 a.m. now. Like about 10 a.m. now. Okay, cool. I'm down for a long stream. I don't have any plans tomorrow. Okay. I made a little mistake. So, of course, I'm not going to be able to stream this time on Monday because I'm at school there. Duh. So, we're actually only going to have one more stream, which is tomorrow. I hope you guys are okay with that. And then I'm going to stream on the weekends, which are going to be Friday and Saturday for you guys. It might be late because it's the opposite time for me. Sorry I'm late. Yeah, it does. Don't worry about being late. You can join in whenever you want. Joining my stream is no obligation. There's something so true. There's something so relaxing about watercolor, I think. Just how it like flows. stream online when we're finished. So if any of you guys want to rewatch a part, that will be online. And it will stay on my channel. I love how free what I plays. It's easy to work with. Yeah, it is. How many people are watching right now? We're 7, 8 people. Okay. So yeah, that's the painting, or like the painting concept that we have completed today. And yeah, just gonna stretch a bit for a sec. Oh my god. The music is making me a bit sleepy, not gonna lie. Okay. So yeah, it's been like almost 2 hours now with the stream. And yeah. Do you guys have any suggestions for like videos you want to see or something? Because I am gonna pre-film some videos for the upcoming week soon. If you guys have anything specific you would like to see. Other than that, I think we're pretty much done with this now, so we can do a little ending chit chat and just talk a bit more before I end. What's your go-to thing to do when you don't have any art ideas? I usually paint sunsets over the water or draw a headshot of a girl or something. Yeah, when I have no ideas, I have this like drawing I always draw, which is just like a random person with like multiple eyes or some kind of like demons, just something really simple. Like this is one of my like really standard drawings. This is another really standard drawing. Here's the drawing of Melanie Martinez. I mean, that's not too standard. That's also like one of these drawings where just like, let's just draw a face, you know? It's just really standard. You can find a lot of these in my sketchbook where I just have no idea what to draw. Like, that one's also really basic, you know? There's nothing special to the character. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That concept I kind of liked, you know? There's like a hole in your head and there's a tree growing out of it. Might get back to that concept at some point. But yeah. Art blog is a struggle, yo. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think the best way to like get out of art block is probably just confronting it. So you really just like go ahead and draw something. No matter if you feel like it or not, if you have no inspiration, if you have inspiration. No, if you have no inspiration, you can like what I'd like to do is go on Pinterest and just look for random photographies of like people, and then I draw them, or I go on lineofaction.com. I've talked about that website a couple of times in my videos before, and I think it's a really good way to get some just some gesture drawings out, because you don't have to think, you just like draw the hand poses or the characters or the animals that the website shows you, and just make some really quick sketches to like warm up, or and that can really help you to get back into like the art flow, I'd say. Yeah, that's my tips on art block. Line of Action, love that site. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, we could flip through some pages here if you guys want. Yeah, so as I already said, this is something I did yesterday. I just put a bunch of like lettering with this brush pen on the page. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. So I made this like demon girl. I drew some of my masks in very silly ways, so I don't know if you can tell, but usually I make them kind of like this. But here I just drew them like really silly. Like this one's looking kind of like insane. This one's kind of like derpy. This one's like really satisfied about something. That one's just kind of mischievous. Yeah, and then I had a concept. Actually, I can explain this concept to you guys if you would like. So I thought about this character who's like drinking out of like a black bottle with some kind of, or like a bottle with some kind of black liquid in it, and that liquid is supposed to represent lies. So this person feels like everyone around them is lying to them. But in reality, if you look closely, you can see that this character is crying black tears, which are the same black liquid that is in the bottle. And in reality, the one who is truly lying to this character is herself. So, um, yeah. I also wrote the only one who can truly lie to you is yourself. So she feels like everyone around her is like betraying her, lying to her, but in reality, she's the one who lies to herself the most. Yeah, this is the mermaids from last time. Ooh, we still need to come up with a name for the witch mermaid because the shark mermaid is aquamarine. And we need a name for her, of course. Deep, big oof, amazing concept. Thank you guys. Still need to figure out how I really want to like translate into an artwork. I love that you create stories for art. I think it's really fun when you like look at the artwork and like, yeah, that's what I thought about it. That's what the character is doing. I think it just gives a bit more life to the whole concept. But sometimes I also just make normal art that doesn't have any deep meaning, and that's fine. You know, just some fun stuff. Billie Eilish lyrics, always good. Yeah. For example, this is like a witch character I made who's just like really sassy and beautiful, but in reality, she's just grinding to get that booty. I mean, just silly stuff like that, you know? Just a mermaid. Yeah. Random stuff. I'm not really an artist. I usually doodle. I mean, that's fine too. You can draw whatever you want. It's really just about what you like to draw, of course, you know? And everyone is free to draw what they like. And, you know, as long as you enjoy what you're making, then that's totally fine, I think. Just enjoy the journey of art. Yeah. Also, for example, took a big risk with like drawing on the sketchbook. I was kind of nervous. I painted this in gouache. Um, and I definitely want to continue like painting on my sketchbook covers. All my sketchbooks have like this numbering on the, what's it called, like the book spine. And yeah. Oh, I'm kind of tired now. So do you guys have any more questions or something? I love drawing inhuman characters like elves and aliens and stuff. Yeah, me too. Recently I've been so obsessed with like drawing cyclopses and stuff like that. Um, Especially with like people with crazy eyes. That's why I created this series of characters who I call the Vision Girls because this is if you guys want I can explain the characters to you. I also made a video on actually how I made this like comic page. Um, so I have 3 characters that I created in my old sketchbook. This is Nanami, this is Tomoko, and this is Amaya. And so you can see they're all kind of like, you know, out of the ordinary looking, you could say. So this is like the main character of the 3. This is Nanami, and she used to be a Triclops, as you can see. So she has like an eye on her forehead and then the true normal eyes, but one of them is covered with an eye patch, and that is because her eye was blinded at some point. Um, and before that, her 3 eyes would like align as a triangle, and that would give her some kind of power that she wasn't able to truly like develop because her eye was blinded before she could really learn to use her power. So now she is powerless, you could say, but she's still just as brilliant as she was before. Um, and this is Tomoko, and she is a cyclops, and her special thing is that she can take out her eye, like you can see here, and use it as like a like like to look into the future, kind of like one of these glass bowls that fortune tellers have. That is just her like all-seeing eye that she takes out to look into the future. Um, and this is Amaya, and she looks the most normal out of the three in the beginning. When you just look at her like that, she just has like this mouth protection thing. I don't know what they're called in English. Um, and she covers her mouth with it. And when she takes it off, you will see that she doesn't have a mouth but an eye in place of it. And that eye kind of works like Medusa, who can turn things into stone. And that's why she wears that cover over her mouth, so that she doesn't turn things into stone. And because of that, of course, Amaya is silent and doesn't talk. Don't ask me how she eats. I didn't think about that part. Maybe she has like some kind of mouth in the back of her head. I don't know, but we'll just ignore that fact for now. I'll figure something out. And yeah, together they are the Vision Girls. Hope you guys like this short introduction to the characters. This is like a list of all my OCs that I have, like the ones that I actually use. I used to have more, but I don't really draw them anymore. They were kind of basic. And a character called Cindy. I think I also still have like a speed painting of that up on my channel from some time ago. But yeah, don't like that character anymore. So yeah, I have like three main stories, I guess, or three like universes where my characters are from. So first I have Twinkle's Space Adventures. That's where my character Twinkle is from. It's the girl on the cover of my sketchbook. And then there's also Celia, the snail girl, and Ceres, the like alien from the ice planet Ceres. And then we have the Vision Girls, which are on this page. Nanami, Maya, and Tomoko. And then we have like my witches. So I created one witch some time ago. And I called her Amanda Amethyst, and that's because she gains her magic witch powers from amethysts. That's why she tied like an amethyst to the top of her broomstick and stuff. And her special thing is like that she has a broomstick salon where she dyes broomsticks to have cool colors. Yeah, because she's like really fashionable witch. And currently I'm creating more witch characters for this sort of storyline. One of them is gonna be her. She's like the sassy, classy queen, but as we already learned, she's, you know, she always tries to just look so cool and careless and effortless, but in reality, she's grinding hard for that bod. You better know it. And yeah, she's like loved by everyone, and she's really good with like death spells and potions and stuff. Yeah, here you can see Amanda Amethyst, Twinkle, and that is another drawing of Nanami. Okay. That was a quick tour of my OCs. And I don't have anything else to say for today, so yeah, I mean, unless you guys still have something you want to talk about, I would end the stream. So yeah, I'm just gonna say thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm going live again tomorrow around the same time, and yeah, if you would like to see more of my art, then you can follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna write that in the chat right now. It's the same as my YouTube, and you can find all of my artworks on there. And in my story highlights, I also sometimes post some progress pictures of my artworks. I also have a highlight for my dog there if you want to check that out. And if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming live streams and videos, then you can subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that, and make sure to click the notification bell if you want to get notifications, because sometimes videos and streams just don't show up in the subscription box. So yeah, if you want to be notified, click that bell. And yeah, thank you guys very much. I hope to see you all in the next stream tomorrow, and I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is for you right now. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye!